Hi.
We're back.
Welcome to the Stamp and Scoop Show. Today we are going to be...
It's the Botanical
Textured
Suite.
And it's... Jinx on you. It is a beautiful suite. We did a reveal of it on our reveal video.
Yeah.
It's a brand new online exclusive that Stampin' Up just released.
On Tuesday.
Yeah, this Tuesday. So it's brand new in the online store. It is stunning. So we're going to show it to you. And then we're going to show you a whole lot of stuff that
then you're going to want it.
created with it, because that's our job, right?
Yeah.
That's what we like to do. Well, I mean, we like to make stuff and then,
we'll share it with you.
So while you guys are jumping on, I'm Tami White.
I'm Linda Cullen.
And we are Stampin' Up demonstrators, just sharing our love of paper crafting with you.
Yeah.
And we like to go over, like fun things that we have and that we've been playing with. So this is one of them. And so we're live on both of our Facebook and YouTube channels. So we're live on Linda's and mine, all at the same time. Or you may be watching a replay on Facebook or YouTube, or even maybe it was shared on Pinterest. But however you have found us,
thank you.
Yes, we're really happy to see you. Welcome.
Oh, look at your fancy graphics.
Yeah,
now.
man, that just went right.
I
didn't mean to.
like,
but yeah, that just goes right across the screen there, doesn't it? Wow, you can't miss that.
Thank you, Ellen.
So we have a giveaway, so we'll talk about that while you guys are jumping on board. And it's great to see you guys.
So this is the Happy House Plants kit, and if you go back several scoops, you'll see us actually put this together. And if you comment here on one of the original broadcasts, like she said, on Facebook or YouTube, and just tell us what your favorite paper is, or anything in today's show, just say hi. We will enter you in to win this Happy House Plants kit. But if you share this video to any other social media platform and come back here and say shared, we will enter you in a second time to win this Happy House Plants kit.
It's a cool kit. I thought I had it here. I thought I had one behind me, but I guess I moved it. I was gonna hang it up. It's really cool. It is a really cool kit.
Several months ago. Yeah.
So good luck to everyone, and thank you for watching, and thank you for sharing. And that means we have a winner.
Yay! Carol Mills. Congratulations, Carol. So just on either of our blogs, there is a form. Just fill it out and we will get that out to you.
Exactly. Diana says plants that will stay alive. Yes. Staying alive. Staying alive.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
And what else do we have going on here? Paper pumpkin. Oh, demo kit. We'll talk about that another time. Paper pumpkin. So it's a pretty one.
It's a very pretty one. You have until the 10th. We actually have till noon on the 10th this time, to make sure you are subscribed to get this kit. It's the March kit. I'm like, what month are we in? Daisy Daydreams. And it has an add-on die set as well. And I think you really want this. You get that pretty box. It's got bees. That's so much we know. We got bees and honeycomb of some sort. I'm really excited for this one.
And a free stamp set. An additional
free stamp set. Yes,
an additional stamp set. Because it's an anniversary. I believe it's 12 years of Paper Pumpkin.
Oh, my God.
I know, right?
Wow.
So that is the Paper Pumpkin news, and we are going to circle back to this one after we've shared our Botanical Textures cards with you guys, because these two kits that dropped yesterday or Tuesday are really, really cool. I actually made them to share with you guys because I felt like you needed to see them.
And I think they look better in person than on the picture, because I was like, wow, those are them.
Yeah, they really do. They really do look better in person, I think. And I feel that way about a lot of kits. I feel like the picture doesn't do them justice.
Yeah.
So this is what we're going to be sharing today. Botanical Textures. And you will find this in our online Stampin' Up stores, either at stampwithtami.com. And everything that we use today, you can find in our online stores. So here it is.
In all of its glory.
Yes. It's cool. It's really cool stuff. And I'm going to tell you, right, the stamp set is awesome. But the dies, they are worth their weight in gold right there.
Yep.
The rectangles are just awesome.
Yeah. I usually do. I didn't do my usual cheat sheet where I show all the dies, because they're all rectangles, and you can kind of see the embossing that they do probably better there than you would on a piece of paper. I call this entire suite plays well with others.
Yeah.
Because everything in this one plays together wonderfully, but you can use it with just about every other stamp set, paper, dies, and they look great.
This is and excuse the noise in the background. This is the mini corrugated 3D folder. We'll be playing with that in a little bit too, so stay tuned.
And so before we get to the paper, so we love matte dots. So these are Nitro matte dots. We got white, vanilla, black, and pecan. And let's do the paper. So there's 2 paper packs in this suite. I don't know if we call that a mega suite. We usually call it mega suite.
Yeah,
so you
mega
got
suite. We have
multiple
2 bundles. So I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Maybe it's like a mini mega suite.
mega.
It's like a partial mega suite.
Yeah. So this is the Botanical Textures paper, and this one is woven textures. So this one is black and white, and there are 8,
I'll move this one out of the way.
6
so you
sheets,
can
double-sided, and you get 2. So we're only
can
showing one
see
here.
it.
You can see both sides on this one. And it makes great backgrounds. And one thing we noticed, which is fun. So like this is the white version. This is the black
So it's like a
version.
negative, like a
Yeah.
photo negative.
Yeah, and we'll show you how both Tami and I played with that. And then hold on. Same with this one. Black and white versions of the same patterns.
And the cool thing about the black and white paper is you can color it to match any project.
Yes.
So
yes.
it's kind of like custom made to order.
Yes.
Or you can do monochromatic.
Right.
And so the woven textures, and this one here is my favorite. I think
Yeah,
that
I
one is
agree.
just
I
so
agree.
cool. It's like the bottom of a basket or the basket lid. And this, in the pack, there come 3 sheets of each, and there's 4
Yeah.
designs. So that one's like a little rattan weave, plastic weave. I've got some burlap and Berber.
Berber. Okay, there you go.
And
Just
What-
different woven
like a mat. I almost think
mat.
that's like a
Yeah,
mat.
maybe a mat.
And then we've got like a braided
Yeah.
something. And then we've got, what do you think that is? Weaves?
A weave,
We've got
yeah.
like a basket weave.
I don't know.
And we've got some
That
linen.
looks like linen.
Like linen.
Yeah. So on both of our sites, we have a download if you want to make your own DSP palette. So you can cut out a small 2-inch by 2-inch square of the paper, as well as this is a 3/4 inch circle of all the colors. So you can, I always like these so I can kind of, when I'm designing stuff, I'm like, oh, what color do I need or whatever. So I have one for both, and they are available, blank ones. So you can do your own on both of our blogs. So you can download and play on your own. We playing or we
Yeah, so
showing
what
off?
should we start stamping or start showing off? Or maybe we'll show off a couple and then we'll do some stamping. How's that sound? And I'll move this out of the way. So the first couple I'll share are 2 cards that I actually made for the original reveal video we did when we did when these were pre-orders. And I made these really
They
quickly.
literally, the box showed up like a couple hours before, and she unloaded, prepared, and then made cards.
So I just wanted to show how you can color that black and white paper. And this was actually a case of Stampin' Up's card, copied what they had. But some really cool patterns on that one. And then we were talking about how mirror images. So I took those 2 that match. One was white and one was black, and I colored them both with a Stampin' Blend marker. And
That's
so
cool.
the Coastal Cabana. So one is a light and one is a dark, like a negative reverse of the other. And then I did 2 others, kind of negatives of each other. So you can see the black and the white paper together.
Yeah.
And then
I really like having that.
naughty little
Ability.
ribbon, you.
Oh.
Naughty.
Shame.
And there was another one with the reverse images, just showing the black and the white and the monochromatic.
So cool. Do you want to show more? Or you want to?
I'll do one more here.
So this paper is 2 of each, and this paper there's 3 of each papers.
Yes,
that's
so
gonna
the
go-
woven
yeah.
textures, there's 4 designs and 3 of
Three-
each,
three of
but
each.
the other one's just like our regular paper
Yeah,
packs.
2 of each.
So this one, I use that basket that
Yeah.
basket lid that I love so much,
Yep.
and I did. I'm doing a pop-up, a
Oh,
Z-fold pop-up series. So this one
cool.
fit right into my series.
Yep. Someone asked about your pop-up cards, wanting to know more.
Yes. So there, I do have the video for the pop-up cards on my blog on how to
Okay.
make them, but I will have tutorial on everything else that I'm sharing here today coming up in the next week. So you can find that on stampwithtami.com. But we do have some tutorials for what we're making today
Yes.
on our blogs.
Yeah.
I got a couple more I'll do here.
Okay.
This one I used the Round We Go rosette die.
That's
and I
cool.
layered it on top of that woven, I'm not even sure, like a
It's
mat, like a mat on it. But I love the texture of it. It's just really pretty. And then this one
I like this one.
is double pocket pull out card. So we've got 2 little love note pockets here, and I used the designer series paper so you can kind of see both sides of it with this particular fold.
Yeah.
And I will have a tutorial coming on this, but I do also have a video on my blog on how to do the double pocket. So if you can't wait, you can Google that on my blog, do the search on my blog. And now I'll let Linda go.
Okay, so
I'll let you go next.
I have a bunch. Okay, so I'll show because you did the black and white. So this one, again, I also did the same thing, kind of utilizing the same paper that's one's in black, one's in white, but I separated them. But and then I married this with Memorable Moments or something.
Yes, Memorable Blooms. I think?
Memorable Blooms.
Yeah.
It was from January's online release, and I thought the leaves on that were very similar. So that's this card. I go, and when I said I love this plays well with others, so I used the die to cut out the paper. This is from Mixed Media Florals paper, and I could have left it very plain white, but I used that linen, and it just adds that little bit of visual interest.
I love that.
And I just love what that does to that
Excuse
card.
me. Sorry.
Here's one using that same piece that Tami was talking about, like the round top of the basket. And then I just stamped that same basket multiple times. And I did the mini corrugated. I made a little detailed edge on the side. Fun. It was once you got playing with this. I was
Yeah,
like,
I know.
"Oh,
That was just
oh."
once I got in a roll,
Yeah.
I couldn't
I'm gonna end
stop.
up showing up on my
Oh, I
cards.
love this one.
Yep. And this same from that Memorable Blooms bundle. But again, I added the corrugated, mini corrugated, and just one of the back sides of the black and white paper. Just kind of make this stand out a little more. And then, okay, I'm just gonna show them all. Okay, this one I love. It's just simple.
No one's gonna complain.
Yep, it's just very simple. Make an easy card, and then I just stamped the inside a little bit with some of it, but just super easy. Use the bow. All right. So this one, if you've been on my blog, you've seen this one. I did this one for our spring blog hop. I love using like the natural tone papers with bright florals. I just love how that.
I think that
goes
was beautiful.
together.
I love the flowers on that
Yeah.
one, how they pop.
Yeah. So these are
Paper pumpkin.
Paper Pumpkin alternatives. So, but if you join Paper Pumpkin under Tami or myself, you'll be part of the PPX crew, and we send video tutorials on how to.
There it is.
There we go.
We have a little PPX.
Yep. On alternatives. And so this was, you get a little sneak peek. This was one of the alternatives that I did for this past month's kit, because I thought this green that was in the kit
Yeah.
went
Really cool.
amazing with this paper. I just loved it. And so then tomorrow we're doing a Paper Pumpkin blog hop.
Yep. Our
So-
APPT.
A paper pumpkin
Paper
thing.
pumpkin thing.
And so that'll be featuring this card, which is similar, because I just was going to keep using these 2 papers together. And then features the Grow with Love bundle, and the die set has this cute little seed packet, which will hold a gift card. Perfectly.
Yep, it holds. I think
Yep.
I have one around. I know I had it
Usually
shared
do,
on
yeah.
just to show it fits
Yeah.
perfectly.
Perfectly. So I love this. When I say this paper plays well with others. I would have had a hard time trying to find something it didn't work well with.
So I took the paper, the woven textures paper, and I also used these two, the mixed labels from a previous on release. And where did I just put them? I did a one sheet wonder.
I'm like, look at my few cards. She's like,
and then one sheet wonder, and it's actually, I'm going to call this a 2-sheet wonder. I call this the stepped up one because it's one sheet of that woven matte designer series paper, and then one sheet of the it's layered on that oxidized gold or copper, oxidized copper, I think it is. So I call maybe it's a 2-sheet wonder, but I will have a template in instructions for this on Sunday on my blog.
There you go.
But this is, it made 14 cards.
Wow.
Out of that one designer series piece of paper and that one oxidized copper. And then the little specks are Wink of Stella. The Wink of Stella pen. I just, I put a little dab of the glitter from it, squeezed it on a, just like a little mat, and then just flicked it over the top.
Oh, cool.
So it's shiny. I don't know if the shine shows up in the
shiny.
video, but it's shiny and it's got a little vintage look to it.
These are cool.
I don't know what
This is a great way, like,
possessed
you get
me
some
to. Yeah,
scraps
I
left
know,
over,
right? It
you
is.
know, like,
I don't know
those
what
little
possessed me
offcuts.
to pull off a one sheet wonder, but believe it or not, all of these cards took me like less than an hour to put together because I was doing a little bit of getting a little creative with them, which it took me a little bit. I mean, it probably would have been a half hour, 14 cards. But I mean, you gotta love when you can make all those cards out of just a few pieces of cardstock and designer series paper.
I felt like an underachiever when she's like, here's mine.
So the next projects, we'll do some stamping. And I combined this with these. This is an ephemera pack. I hope Ellen's on there so she can grade me on saying it correctly. Ephemera.
We need to have Ellen stand here and correct us.
So these are like little die cut pieces, and they come just like this. There's 2 sheets of each in the pack. So there's 2 sheets of all of these words. It even has Happy Easter and Good Luck in it.
Oh, nice.
And we've got little butterflies. I don't know if you can see them in that one. We've got some branches, and we've got little bird nest and some eggs. And I thought I would let's do a simple one first. So I went ahead and took that mini corrugated folder. And I embossed just a piece of crumb cake. So just a piece of crumb cake on there. And the PDF for these are on both of our blogs. So you can go to Crafty Stampin' or Stamp with Tami to get that. And then I tore it on the top and the bottom.
Visual texture.
Yep, got to have some of that.
I'll take
We'll just whip that out of there. Now, funny story. So I was putting together classes today. I have my create and craft classes, and they called for white cardstock.
Yeah.
And I forgot to order white cardstock. And I pulled white cardstock from every crevice in my stamp room. I was like digging through everything to find every piece of white cardstock so I didn't have to delay the shipment. So originally this was going to be a white base, but because of that incident, it is now vanilla.
Stacey,
So-
it's a spring celebration. The ephemera pack.
Yeah, the ephemera pack.
Yeah.
And let's see, somewhere around here I've got some ink. If not, we're
Ink
just going to
there?
pretend. Oh, yes, that's it. Thank you. I was like, if not, we're just going to pretend there's ink here. So I've got crumb cake ink. And this is from that Botanical Textures stamp set. So what I kind of did was I just kind of looked to see where I'm going to line that up, right? And stamped just a little bit. So there'll be just a little bit of reveal here. Thanks. I'm going to go right where your finger is. There.
Like, I'm trying to help, but I don't think I am.
Let's see. See, I know I can't see what I'm doing, but I stamped it a couple of times without re-inking so that it gave it a little bit of dimension. I know that looked a little bit more like a mess than I wanted it to, but it still looks cool when I put it together. It still looks it's still passable. You guys get the idea. And so again, I would not normally have put white ribbon on vanilla, but I think it's going to work
It'll
today.
stand out.
It's going to work today.
I was going to say, I'm the ribbon in this project.
So I just put a little bit of seal adhesive so I can wrap it around. Bada bing, bada boom. And then attach that to the card so you can see this. Let's flip that around. There we go. So you can see the little bit of leaf reveal going on there. It's just to add a little bit of interest. And normally I probably would use a glue dot here, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to use seal adhesive. We've got a little branch circle from that die cut kit. And then I'm going to add these cute little eggs because it's spring and it definitely got me thinking about the
I know we need spring. Desperately need spring.
Easter and how expensive eggs are and the Easter egg hunt's going to be.
Plastic eggs for everybody.
Yeah, plastic eggs this year. But the little robin's nest eggs in there. And so, and then I put a couple little embellishments on it, and then we've got our
Super
finished.
cute.
Our
I
finished
actually
product.
like the vanilla with the
Yeah,
white.
it
It's
actually
like
works better than I thought it would, and I think
kind
I
of
would,
like an ombre.
I think I would like to stamp a little bit more. I like it with
Yeah.
a little bit more leaves on it.
Yeah.
But there's
That's how she
project
did it.
number one. Project
It's
number
super
one.
Cute. I like that.
Project number 2 is going to be super easy. You're going to love this. Speaking of Easter, you're going to love this, right? This is the easiest basket treat box ever. Ever, ever, ever. I'm just like...
So what do we got? 6 by 6?
I've got a 6x6, and I'm going to score it at 2 and 4, right? 2 and 4.
So it's easy. And I'm going to screw it up.
On
'cause
2
I'm trying
sides.
to talk
I
about it
know,
while
I know. You know I am because I don't have the instructions in
Yeah,
front of me.
And then 2 and 4 again.
And
I
so
agree.
basically what that's going to do is give us 2 inches on every side.
You done with this?
I am, yeah, I can be done with that.
Those-
I can use
you're
it,
using
you
to
can
cut.
use it to cut, but I can use scissors to
Okay,
cut
good.
too. So I'm going to cut tabs, like pick a side, doesn't matter which side you want to, you can pick whichever one you want. Just when you go to cut the other tabs, make sure they're across. Doesn't matter where the first one
So
is.
a 180 turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one should be directly across. Okay. Ready? That's it. 6 by 6. Scored at 2 and 4. Ready? Oh, I got that backwards. Let me do it this way. Got 1.
This is like the perfect
Oh.
paper for this.
Yes. And so, like if you want to do little treats or goodies or even favors for your table, this is like the easiest thing, like especially if you're making a lot.
Yeah. You can put your name,
Thing.
like everyone's
Yeah,
name on the front.
names. Sorry. I know, right? I'm like the easiest one. And there I am fighting with it.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's easy
So-
when you're not doing it in
Right.
live.
When I'm not trying to
Yeah.
do it camera out and I can't see. All right. So when I'm done, got a little, now the I know.
Oh,
you
these
can't-
are
I can't
perfect
get-
for the shamrock.
Right, the shamrocks. Again, they were part of that ephemera pack. They're part of that Spring Celebration Ephemera Pack. The good luck is also in there. The words are in there. So the shamrocks, they came from that pack. And then the paper is from the woven textures. And then we've
Perfect.
got, so that was like a little St. Patty's Day coming up. All the Irish. And
Everybody's
here's a little
Irish.
Easter basket.
March.
We got our little Easter bunny in there. And then the Happy Easter was also in that ephemera pack. And this little pretty leaf thing in the background as well. So super
So
quick,
cute.
super easy little baskets for the holidays. And one more project to go. So the last one I took that same ephemera pack and I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so we can see.
Ah!
Whoop, sorry.
All of a sudden the whole screen went.
I know. You guys probably didn't go anywhere, but we did. We did. All right, so I just pulled a few of those die cuts out of there, and I've got some Stampin' Blends markers.
Perfect.
And my original, I did a different bird, so this time I'm gonna do a bluebird, just because. So I'm taking, and I'm not really like blending like anything more than just basic blending here. So I've got like light azure, because it's fun to say. Afternoon, azure, afternoon. And then maybe a little bit of dark on his head and his wings. Maybe blend that in a little bit there, but
Doesn't matter.
yeah. He's cute. I mean, he doesn't need much. He's just cute as he is. And then there's a little bit of branch under here. Probably would help if I put my glasses on. So if I am coloring outside the lines, I am sorry. Forgive me. I do have some here. I think I'll just put them on just for you guys. I'm going to make his little belly, give it a little bit. This is crumb cake here. I'm going to give him
that's perfect.
crumb cake underneath here, because the bluebirds are just starting to come around here. It's that time. It's that time where we're starting to get all of our little birdie friends back.
Yep.
And hopefully there's no bird flu around here. So sad. So now I've got Daffodil Delight.
Light and dark.
So I started with the dark in the middle, and again, like I said, this is super basic. I'm not super blending or doing anything fancy here. You could even use Stampin' Write markers or any other coloring medium here. It wouldn't have to be the blends. And finishing it off with leaves. Oh yeah, now that I've got my glasses on, I can totally see that I've missed.
It's impressionism.
Yeah, I totally see I missed some of those branches there. I'll give his legs a little. I don't want him to have white skinny legs. It's like he hasn't been out in the sun yet.
We've all there.
I know.
That first trip out, it's scary. Load up on the sunblock.
And that's it. Like, we're just some basic,
I like that.
super basic coloring. We've got our little bluebird ready to go. And let's see. I am going to take the dies that I don't know where I put them. Are they around here?
I don't have the dies.
Oh, I got them.
What was that?
Never
I have
mind.
a bunch of stuff. I don't have the dies.
So what I want to do is kind of line these up. So I'm going to use this guy. And this is just fun uses for rectangle dies, right? That one. And so I've got the largest.
They're hard to get off with nails.
The third largest. And what's this? The fifth largest? There. Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm just kind of looking at what I'm doing here and making sure that my bird's in the middle and that he is overlapping, because I'm going to do a triple time technique here with him.
Including the bird.
Cool. I want him to be in the middle. He's my spotlight. He's my focal point. So I just want to make sure if I want to line that up in the middle that he's there. And he is. And then I'm taking some more of this ephemera that is from the pack, the butterfly. It's already colored. Maybe some of these leaves and some more flowers, because it's springtime and we love that. And we definitely need a few more of those. So let's see what we got in here.
Shamrocks.
Oh, we want some shamrocks? Yeah, we got another butterfly here. And shamrocks? Sure, why not? Why not?
It's spring.
Throw them in there.
The clover.
All right.
There goes all that.
going to put this on the die cut machine with all of my little dies on it. My die cut's already on it. And then line these guys up. My designer series paper is a little bit bigger.
It just makes it easier to do
Yeah,
this,
it kind of makes it easier to line things up. There we go. So I've got, you know, like every other one. So largest, third largest, fifth largest. And this is just one of the cool things you can do with rectangle dies. And I have so missed them.
Yeah. And I like these with the little patterns on the edges.
Yeah, the little textured edges are awesome. Okay, so the very edge of that we don't need. I'm going to pass that whole thing over to you. So we've got 3 panels here, all cut from that same piece. And then I've cut some black mats for them.
Did you just cut them or did you die cut them earlier?
No, these are cut, and I mentioned this, but Linda and I both have this on our blogs. Yeah. So there's a link in the video's description. You can download this. It has all of the measurements for what we are creating here today, and the supplies that we're using, if you didn't catch all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and attach these to their mats, and then the magic's going to happen. I mean, magic. It is. It's magical. This is one of my favorite techniques because it's super easy and it always is a wow. Yeah. And it's just fun. And I'm super happy that we have rectangle dies that we can do it like this. There are multiple ways. Did we lose some? Oh, we lost
tail,
his
but it's okay.
tail.
When you get them all together, we can add it back off. I was ready to throw them away. I'm like, that looks like it's important.
His little tail feather. So that's going to line up right there. That's going to line up right there. Oh, look at that. Those little shamrocks look awesome there. And then
here's his tail.
We need a little bit of these.
Didn't have glue.
Put his little tail back together again. Humpty Dumpty's all back together again. And now a note about my card base. Normally this would be a standard size card base, 11 by 4 1/4 folded in half. Mm-hmm. I actually made this 11 by 4 1/8 folded in half. So I just cut 1/8 off this edge from what I normally would make it. And the reason for that is so that it would line up and it'd be perfectly in the middle, because otherwise you get a little bit more of a gap on the sides than on the top. Yeah. With the rectangle dies. So I didn't like the way that looked, so I trimmed a hair off of my card base just to so that it would be evenly spaced. And
excellent.
And we need some words on there. What do we think? This is that springtime.
Easter, congratulations, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you works.
Put that right there. I want to make sure that my word now goes across the whole thing. And maybe some dimensionals for that. What do you guys think? Gotta love some triple time. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't want to cover up that little flower that's there. No. What about right there?
Perfect.
I feel like that's not. It's too high. There we go. All right, there we go. And I mean, I add a few little embellishments on that. Maybe some of our little dots. And here was my original with I made a robin. The bird's a robin here, and our bluebird here. Actually, bluebirds have a little red in them, don't they? They've got a little red on there. Yeah, I didn't bring any red down. Maybe I'll have to add some for him. But so there you go. There's some triple time. We've got some little baskets, and these are all made with the Botanical Textures Suite and the I don't know what I just did with the original cards that I made, but oh, there they are. Oh. And the Springtime Celebration Ephemera pack. So combination of those. And my Easter bunny. Yay, Mr. Easter bunny. There he is.
Bark, bark.
So there we go. There's a little stamping for you. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We got our little chocolates flapping all over the place here.
You don't want to end.
Oh, right.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go
We're
anywhere.
not done.
She's talking like she's
But
ready to
wait,
wrap this
I
up. Like,
almost did. I
No.
almost did. This would be the time that I'm glad I'm not alone because I totally would have forgotten him and I would have had to come back on.
you told them to wait.
Uh-huh. We did. So, I'm glad you guys loved it. Thank you. So fun. So you're going to love what's next. This is like, I a lot of times when we do this, if it happens to fall over the beginning of the month, and it just works out that we are able to get some of the kits collection that came out because these are released every month. It's fun to kind of show the kits. So this time, I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. I actually, not only did I get the kits to share, but I actually went and made them. So I'm going to show you what's in these. These just were released on Tuesday. So these are brand new. This one's called Maritime Moments. All of our kits collection, these you can purchase in our online store anytime, any amount. Unlike Paper Pumpkin is our subscription-based card kits. These are similar in that everything's included, except they're not a subscription.
Yep.
You know what you're
Whenever.
getting. You can purchase them anytime. So that's the difference between the two. And these come with, if there's stamps, it'll come with an acrylic block. So you don't need anything extra. I've got adhesives. Everyone has a different color spot. This one's gray granite. We've got some linen thread here. And then, and I only had to put this together because like I said, I made these. There's instructions. And these are the pieces of the kit. So this one had a stamp set that is really cute. Really cute.
I like that it's got a piece of paper with the with the artwork on it so that you can keep
Yeah.
it together.
And we've got the stamp and we've got some die cut words here.
Nice.
And like I said,
In
I already made
various
these. There's some of
languages.
these. Right. So there's 2 of each sheet.
Yeah.
I've punched some, or most of them are 2 of each sheet. I've punched some of these out.
I love
So these
that.
are die
Like
cuts.
watercolors.
These are definitely good. I mean, these don't have to be man cards, but they do make great.
These seem like something I'd see on the wall at a Cape Cod house, like down on the Cape,
Yep.
like at the Cape. Go to the vineyard or wherever.
Definitely. There are 3 cards. It makes 3 cards and it makes 2 of each card. So currently I'm just showing you one of everything because
I'm hiding
I made
the finished ones.
I made them, and then there's envelopes to match.
I love these.
I know.
They're
And
so Cape Cod.
Those envelopes go with the other kits.
There you go.
All right, so you ready? Card number 1. And they're so easy. I mean, these were so fun and easy. If you're looking for a quick project to make cards to have on hand, or if you're new and have never stamped before, this is a great way to get started because everything's included in the box.
Yep.
And you can build on your supplies, in a slower way, but also have some great projects. And I mean, they're just, and Celebrate. How cute is that? Celebrate, SAIL, Celebrate. And
I
look
think-
at the pelican on this
Yeah.
one. And there's texture in that. This right here, it's textured.
I think they're great gifts, or
The-
someone's in
yes.
the hospital, or you just, generally a gift. Someone who's in like independent living, like my mother-in-law, I always think about like, what should I get her that's not going to fill up the house, but keep her busy. And then she can use them, like to mail them out.
So the second kit, and this is, again, the kits collection. These were brand new, just released this week. The second one is called Welcoming Garden.
Oh,
And
here I am trying to show you the box. It doesn't have it
sorry,
showing on
I
screen.
don't have it showing. So this one again has adhesives. It's got the block, and this one's got a crumb cake ink pad.
Oh,
So we got some neutrals this month, which go
Okay.
well with the suite that we're sharing,
so
which
here
is
are the
also
instructions.
neutrals.
So the instructions are very detailed, but without words. So it's really kind of fun.
Very visual.
Very visual.
There's also a video. There's also a
Yes,
video that goes
yes.
along with them too, so you can see the video. So this is the stamp set that comes with this one, the Welcoming Garden. And this one again makes, there's 3 different cards and it makes 2 of each. So these are all die cuts.
Stick them back in the corner again.
Yeah. I haven't decided if I'm gonna make them as is because I really love these cards as is, or if I'm gonna go outside the box and make some crazy stuff with them. To be determined.
Yeah.
So these are all the die cuts. Now look at this. This is just stunning. right? These
Yeah.
are die cuts here. They pop out.
That one's gorgeous. So this one is Welcoming Garden, and the other one was Maritime Moments.
Okay, so what did I say? Did I say make 2 of this? This is 3 of each.
I think it's 3 of each.
3 of each. Yeah. So this is one of the card bases here that folds like this. It's a fun
So
fold.
pretty.
And it's stunning. And then the other 2 card bases for the other 2 cards are these
Yeah,
cool
3 of
like
each.
impressionist cloudy pool party. And those go with that kit. And then we've got some matching envelopes, matchy.
Really pretty.
And then I put them together. So here's card number 1. And these are right out of the instructions, right out the box. This is what, I mean, they're awesome. They're so cool. The other 2 are fun folds. So here's the first one. Got a little gate that opens, right?
That's
And
so
then it's a
cute.
regular card base, but it's got this little opening gate that's got a little secret message inside, and we've got our garden growing up.
How your garden grows.
I don't know if this is lavender or wisteria. It reminds me of a wisteria vine I have on
Looks
my
like
fence.
hydrangea.
Yeah, it does look like hydrangea a little bit. I'm going to call it the wisteria, though, because I have wisteria, and that vine, if I
Yeah.
don't cut it down 2-3 times over the
Oh,
summer,
yeah,
it
yeah, it takes over.
literally takes over everything in my yard. I had to put my boat trailer in the driveway once, and when I came out, I mean, it was like I could have taken a picture of it. You could not see the trailer anymore. It was all just covered in leaves and purple flowers. I was like,
Yeah.
what happened? It was like a little shop of horrors. So this is the fun fold. And then
That's so cool.
Isn't this really pretty?
It looks like you spent hours
I
fussy
know.
cutting. And
I know, and yet it didn't. It was just really fun. And then we've got some, the flowers just kind of pop on the front there. And they all fit. They have the envelopes that come with them, and they all fit inside the standard size envelopes. So
yeah.
you probably don't need extra postage to mail them unless you decided to make them extra puffy, in which
Yeah.
case you might. But aside from that, yep, those are our 2 new kits from
those.
That's not paper pumpkin. This is 2 new kits from the kids collection.
But
So,
you're gonna want paper pumpkin.
yeah,
too.
you definitely want
that
to.
one.
I can tell that one
Yes.
is going to be super popular, and maybe not even have the refills, because that happens sometimes.
Yep.
So we have been playing, and if you're jumping in late, you're going to want to rewind so you can check out the beginning after we're finished up here, the Botanical Textures. And we hope that you have enjoyed spending this evening with us, stamping and sharing all of our fun projects.
Yeah.
And be sure to check out the PDF on our blogs
Yep.
and drop a comment here so you can be entered into our contest.
Did you want to win?
And next week, I'm going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina at Stampin' Up's onstage
Stage.
event, in which we're going to get to see the new catalog. Yay! Very exciting.
Yeah.
In case
Always
you
love
didn't
the
get
new
the
stuff.
message, cardstock prices going up. Stock up now.
Yep. May
Do it
6th
now.
is the official go update.
Yep. And
Don't
I
dilly-dally.
believe I'll be able to get some special pre-order stuff from that new catalog. So in 2 weeks,
But sometime
we're
we'll be
hoping we'll be back
Yeah.
with some pre-order sneak peeks from that new catalog.
back.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining
Bye,
us
everybody.
today.